if you guys know this man, his name is Segun Arinze. He is a Nigerian actor, a legend, a producer, and information has it that he has officially entered politics. So it's safe to call him a politician. So he had this podcast, this interview on Hits TV, where he was asked to share in details what he genuinely thinks about the Nigeria must go protest, the SNDB in Ghana and all that. He was so honest with his words. According to him, he feels like whatever thing Nigerians are currently facing in Ghana, they really deserved it. He condemned the SNDB agenda in Ghana. He said it's uncalled for. There is no way a sensible person will leave his country to another man's country to build a kingdom. There are lots of videos already circulating on social media after a very dark man visited this Igbo King Palace to see how luxury it looked like. A lot of Nigerians were even seen screaming that no wonder Ghanaians are not comfortable having this man around them. Have you guys seen the chairs? Have you guys seen the type of palace this man built already in Ghana? Let's take it down to the reactions coming from people, and as always, I have a lot to say at the end of the video. Watch these videos.
Do nonsense. But you see, when you're in somebody's country, the onus lies on you to respect the sanctity of that country, the sovereignty. I heard something, was it last month, about a Nigerian who wants to become an Igwe.
Yes,
the
story is the Igbo King.
Yeah, okay, you want to come and be Igwe in Ghana. Yeah. You leave your hometown in Imo, Anambra, Abia, Rivers. You are not Igwe there. You come to Ghana to come and be Igwe. Yeah, if I was around, I would not hammer for take hammer and head into mad. Now it's stupid. I would have had that conversation this morning with somebody. You don't do that. Come to somebody's hometown and people can't say want to be Igwe. How would you feel if a Ghana comes and goes straight to your Igwe's palace and sits on the chair and says, I'm the new Igwe?
And that's because we all say that Ghana and Nigerians, we are family, regardless of everything. And for some time now, there's been stories here in Ghana. I don't know whether since you came in you've heard it, but I think you're a big voice, and I believe that if you speak, people will hear, people will listen, and maybe they will have a change of thought of some of the things they do. For instance, we hear issues of every time there's maybe a little bit of crime somewhere here, Ghana, Nigeria. You hear there's an issue here, Ghana, Nigeria, maybe some accident, kidnapping issues here and there. It keeps coming. Even quite recently, there's a demonstration on, because they feel like Nigerians coming here, businesses are coming up and they always want to take the space, and it keeps coming up. Every time Nigerians, I don't think this is the first time you're hearing stories about Nigerians doing something, a thing or two in another country or a thing. But I see that you're someone they've all what they look up to. You're a legend. And I believe maybe if Nigerians are listening to us this morning, you probably have a message for them, or you might want to say a thing so that some of these things can die down a bit. We're still family and we can still all work together.
You're talking about the negative effects of what Nigerians come to do.
Yep.
Okay. That I won't support. You know me. I won't support that. I don't believe that you come into somebody's country and try to be stupid. You respect the traditions, you respect the culture, you respect everything they stand for, because they are your host, and so you must comport yourself.
I beg you, this Igbo king way truly did this Ghana. Did you people listen to the interview very dark man had with this Igbo king that called himself king? Now, Nigerians, una too they do. Nigerians, you guys do too much. Let's see truth, know what they call truth. Which country don't ever come Nigeria where they can't take kingdomship, where they don't build palace for? If whether you build the palace as your personal house or you build it as a commercial house, you know they see the huge chair. Even Igbo king where the Nigeria don't get this kind of chair for a palace. The chair serve big pass Ghanaian community as a whole. We do too much. We do too much. And again, I listened to the interview. The man said that it is the people that chose him. Who shows that this is politics? There is no country. There is no tribe. Even we as a Nigeria. Let's say if an Edo State Oba of Benin come out now, or somebody come out for Benin, come say him na Oba of Benin, of Igbo land. Igbo people na no go gree. Igbo people na no go gree. Let's call a spade a spade. You people are doing too much. You people are doing too much, Nigerians. Igbo, you people as well. You people are doing too much. Let's call a spade a spade. People are doing too much. It's not good. Nobody ever goes to another man's land and build. Like, did you see the, are you guys seeing the chair? Are you guys seeing the chair? Even though the people choose you, it shows that it is politics. No governor, no community, no country that will not be threatened by what they see. Now, the VDM asked him, there's a part VDM asked him and said, did the Ghanaian community support you? Did they ever talk about this, your kingship in this country? And he said they do things together. None of them ever challenge me. When they are doing things, we go to them. When we are doing things, they come to us. We celebrate together. But you said something in your video that the land that you are supposed to use to build like a Chinatown, up to today, they refuse to give to you people since 2013. They refuse to approve that land to you people. That is because you people are doing too much. Even the leaders, they said that they fear una. Now the Jesus that they tell una now say they don't want una. Jesus have been make una fire. Make una fire, because it is no community will not be threatened with what they see here. Even their Ghanaian kingdom not get this kind big chair. Igbo people now do too much now. People should be calming down. Be calming down. Nigerians, people should be calming down. Now, even some community, some Igbo people in the market also said they do not know you as their king. If you say you be chief, they will understand. But this one where you build so, Oga, I beg the Jesus that they fear say because when I go take over, if they give una land, it don't finish. Oti law for Ghanaians, so they don't want it. So you people should limit the way you people they buga. More than limit una buganess for another man country. Because for Igbo land, no other king go fit come there come say he be king. If they say they be chief, it's better. Why do we have consulates? That you are a chief in Nigeria does not make you a king in Ghana. And a lizard in Nigeria can never become an alligator in Ghana. You are a lizard in Nigeria. You cannot automatically become an alligator or a crocodile. No, it's not possible. You are doing too much. Because VDM asks you, do you think you are doing too much? You lay emphasis. All those who are where you they talk, it don't make sense. The Jesus of Ghana, they don't want that. They don't want that. Stop calling yourself king. You are not a king. You are just a chief. You collect title for Nigeria. Not make you an alligator or a king in Ghana. When you have a king in Nigeria, and the king in Nigeria, they are keeping quiet because they know that you people want to emerge. You people want to take over. You people want to drive Ghanaians. More they see truth, more they talk truth. Now my opinion now I talk so there's nothing like allegedly here because now waiting I hear the king they talk. This is just too much. It is too much. Maybe they see truth talk. It is too much. Waiting. It not reach the youth of protest. If the community chiefs or the country chiefs know they talk, it not mean say they don't know what that they do. Why they never given a land is because they are against of what the boundary where they go. Yes, we give Chinese land here where they build their Chinatown. It's okay. You want to build the Igbo community? Yes, that one is okay. But you calling yourself a king there, it don't make sense here. It don't make sense. Why you not go do it for America? Why not do it for UK? Why not do it for Italy? Why not do it for France? The question here is, can another tribe go to Igbo land here in Nigeria and say, and call him himself a king? And you people will accept? Let's say we go come say the Edo community approve him as the king, as our king. Who are those that put you as a king? You are threatening them. Okay, your kingship is threatening the Ghanaians, so you have to retract again. All this baby grammar and all this long talk, it don't make sense, guys. Maybe they see through they talk. Nigerians are doing too much, huh? It's too much. This is too much.
It is very, very important to listen to elders. That is one thing I have learned from the Eze Igbo king in Ghana. I know a lot of people must have observed different things, right? I observed so many things in that video, over 48 minutes video. I know most of you observed. You have to drop what you really observed from that video. I will talk about mine, but I want to first of all look at some certain things I observed from Very Dark Man's side and the video. Very Dark Man, this particular video looks very, very clean and very, very outstanding. So I'm trying to understand if it is the same camera that you have been using to shoot that you use. It means maybe the person that handled the camera there for you understands some certain things and set the camera in a better way. So I will encourage you to continue with this camera. This camera was superb. The person got it so powerful. So number two, I observed the fact that having listened to Eze Igbo King, I have been able to have that conviction and understanding that yes, we deserve to have leaders like this outside our country. When you listen to him, he speaks about every other nations having their own king, including people that are not even from Africa. They have their own people that they bow to, like they respect. But why are they having issues with Nigerians in particular? That is our own question. I think that's where we should have our question, which I cannot answer right now. If you think you have opinion on that, why they should be having issues with Nigeria own, then you let us know. Different from that, did you see the kind of packaging in that palace? Did you see how sweet that man looks? If I can say a man looks sweet, it truly means the man looks sweet. The man looks so sweet. The man looks so handsome. His palace looks so powerful. A lot of people are saying, even the chair where you get there, even the kings where they Nigeria no feel get time and all of that. I understand. It be like the packaging too much. We Nigerians, we know ourselves. There's a big package. On the norm, there's a big package. See the packaging. Everything is on set. I observed something and I learned something. He said, we drink from one cup. It's a very dark man. When you came in here, we drank from one cup. If we drink from one cup, we cannot buy each other. That's powerful. And that's very, very good. I watched a certain video of recent where a guy man was sitting with his friends, about 4 of them. Then he left. They were drinking. He left to pee. He dropped his drink. So when he came back, he did not trust his friends, but he did not go with his drink. So what did he do? When he returned, he carried his own drink and poured inside the 3 of them that were remaining. 1, 2, 3. He poured for each of them and said they should drink before he continued with his drink. I laughed. It looks funny, but it is important. If we drink from one cup, we will not buy each other. Having listened to this Igbo king, trust me, you cannot see reason that even we at home should be proud, because they are trying to make sure they maintain our traditions and our culture. Without us having these kings across board, trust me, our traditions and culture will go down. Somebody that has been in a particular town for over 30 to 40 years, how do you expect your children to understand your tradition and culture if they cannot have leaders like this? Like I said, my major concern here is that we should ask, why is it that they now have problem with Nigerians? They are not saying everybody must go. No, everybody up. Their point of view is Nigerians. That is where we should have issues with, and look into that thing that is making them to have issue with Nigeria and resolve it. The problem, I don't think, is them having Eze Igbo or the kings of Yoruba, or I don't think so. I think the reason is beyond just having a king, because they want to use that one as a point of view. We have questions to answer. What is the major problem? What is the main thing? Yes, like you heard, it is obvious. It's not about the king. If it is about the king, they would have asked every other nation, every other country people to remove their kings. So why is it Nigerians? If you have your opinion on that and you understand exactly why it's Nigerians, drop your opinion. Peace and love, everyone.
So as we all know, that Very Dark Man is in Ghana, and Very Dark Man interviewed the Ezindibo yesterday in Ghana, asking him some questions about the rumor that has been going on, that him wanting to have a kingdom in Ghana, an Igbo kingdom in Ghana. And the man answered very right, like very demure and classic, not like those Ghana people, like they talk out of... Anyways, he answered and he was like, he was not trying to have a kingdom, and this thing happened 12 years ago. Said he wanted to have an Igbo village, like an Igbo community, just like the way Chinese have Chinese village in Lagos, right? Just that's the same thing he wanted to have in Ghana. And he talked to a king in Ghana, and the king decided to give him 50 plots of, like 50 acres rather, 50 acres of land. So when they wanted to purchase, when they wanted to pay for the 50 acres of land, the man was now like, oh, there's one issue surrounding the land, and it was like he did not bother purchasing the land. The land like was not available for them to purchase. So since then, they've not like done anything about it. And that thing happened 12 years ago, where he did an interview saying that, oh, he wanted to have an Igbo village in Ghana. So I don't understand. If something happened 12 years ago where he said he wanted to purchase 50 acres of land, where is the old rumor coming? Where's the old rumor coming from that people now started fighting? And the Ghanaians are now stressing our brain over an event, like over something that happened 12 years ago. And secondly, the man said he is not an Igbo, like he's not an Igbo, he's not a king, rather. He's not a king. That Eze Igbo doesn't mean king of Igbo. It also means, Eze Igbo also means leader, like a leader of a community. So this man is a leader of Igbo community in Ghana. He's not a king. He's a leader of Igbo community in Ghana. And I'm not going to lie, when I saw the video, I was like, I see the reason why Ghana people are intimidated. I see the reason why they are stressing. Did you see that man palace? Jesus Christ. Tinubu palace, no fine reach that one. No verse, so I just they talk my own. The man palace is very fine, Junior. Did you see his skin? The slippers where they bada baba leg na Balenciaga. Your king don't wear Balenciaga before. No. Now why Ghana they pain now? want you guys to calm down. We also have Chinese village where it's only Chinese people that are there. And I'm very sure that we have their leader too in that place. In Lagos here, we are not stressing and give ourselves headache. But Ghanaians, why are you all stressing? That's why you see, it make me want to believe that a lot of you all don't have work. Because if you have work, you are stressing over one thing that is not like, it's not a threat to you guys. Eh? I even wish the man even buy the whole of Ghana safe. So maybe you guys will have gotten your clarity now that the man is not after your community nor your country. I mean, he has his own beautiful country, so why would he be after your country? Nope. He just wanted to have like a Igbo village. Do you understand? That's all. So you should calm your nerves. Do you understand?
VDM, thank you so much for raising this awareness concerning what is happening between the Ghanaians and the Igbos and Nigerians in Ghana. Thank you for going there to manipulate this content. But however, can you also go to the Ghanaians and let us hear from the Ghanaians? Interview the Ghanaians. Talk to the Ghanaians. Let the Ghanaians tell you why they are agitating for the Igbos and Nigerians to leave Ghana. Let the Ghanaians speak their reasons for wanting the Igbos to leave Ghana by all means. Let the Ghanaians explain to us Nigerians and Africans what the Igbos and Nigerians are doing in Ghana, that they want Nigerians out of Ghana so bad that they are locking the Igbo people's shop, giving them 3 years ultimatum to leave Ghana. It's not easy to go there to manipulate this kind of content. Let us hear from Ghanaians. We've heard from Nigerians or the Igbos. Let us also hear from the Ghanaians. Let's know their reason why they are acting the way they are acting. If we don't hear from both sides, it will be very, very difficult to give a constructive opinion. The Igbos have given their account of the situation, and from what they have said, we can give our opinions to say, okay, they are very right in what they are doing. Ghanaians are the problem. But that will not be fair on Ghanaians if we don't hear from Ghanaians. Let's hear from both sides. We've heard from our Igbo people, Igbo brothers in Ghana. Yes, from their own point of view, they haven't done anything wrong, if I may say. But please, also go to the Ghanaians, the owners of the land. Let us know why they are agitating for the Igbos to leave their country. Let us know what they are saying. Let us know what the Igbos are doing, which aggravated the whole situation. Let's hear from the Ghanaians.
This is the reason why there is nobody like VDM in Ghana. Ghana, do you have somebody like VDM in your country? You know, this is the reason. Now, when VDM came to Ghana and did borehole, how many of you talk about it? I only saw one person. How many of you did video to talk about it? Suddenly, because VDM gave his own opinion, you understand? You may not agree with everything. You may agree with everything. You may not agree to know. But the way you know they come out, like you people have lack content. So because you know VDM, when you talk about him, you get views. You understand? All of you are coming out from different places. Like when I call get video phone to talk, get data to post video. I don't understand. Huh? Ghana, what is it? Take it easy. Take it easy, okay? VDM came because VDM is not the best way they say. He came to see it on his. Okay, before then he did a video. Yes. He said does not support the Igbo king. Yes. He said, but for fraud, both Ghana and Nigeria they do. And is it lie? Even recently said, they still arrest how many Ghanaians. So what be all this noise all about? What did they happen? Is even though you don't like the opinion, but now they do as if say, if they leave you a VDM, some of Nana video, if they leave you a VDM one-on-one, can you beat him? Wanna take an easy. Where were you guys when VDM innovated school? Where were you guys? I didn't see any of your video. When VDM came to pull borehole, where were you guys?
See, anybody, that person will first post this Igbo King old video where they did 10 years ago. That person will post them online. I swear to God, it's not going to be well with you. Everywhere you go, trouble go they follow you. Even if you buy, your spirit no go rest. Because now you cause all this thing. 2 countries wait there in good term for a long time. You just go post that video. I don't know what to make you post them, but anybody will tell you say post them or anything will make you post them, that problem where you don't use that video cause, that problem go follow your 6th generation. Them all go suffer for it. This problem where you don't create on people's head, it go affect your 6th generation. Anybody, not whether anything where you be for this life, right? And now you bring out that video, post them to cause wahala, to cause all this commotion where they go on now. That wahala go follow you to infinity. Your spirit is not going to rest. Everything you put hand for this life is not going to be good for you. Whatever you do in this life is not going to be well with you. It will affect your 6th generation. Now it cause this problem. Because this Ghana and Nigeria have been the day cool for a long time. You bring out that video. All this commotion now don't they happen. Video they did 10 years ago. You bring it out again to cause wahala. It's not going to be well with you. Any place you day, any place you see yourself. Now me talk and it's going to happen.
First of all, I was actually shocked that when I went through the comment section of this video on Hits 109.3, I think that's what their handle is, and a lot of Ghanaians seem to know this man. In as much as he left movie for quite a long time now, he has stopped acting, maybe age and all that. It was a time they even rumored that he was very sick, but I think all those things are rumors. It shows that Ghanaians really genuinely support Nigerians, because anytime our actors or movie stars come up with anything, Ghanaians seem to know them and recognize them easily, right? So I just love people that have been honest. If you know me very well, ever since I started this whole Igbo King Buhaha in Ghana, I said, I understand the fact I'm Igbo, I understand the fact that I wouldn't come here and deny where I'm from, but I have never approved this Igbo King's agenda in Ghana. There's no way it will be approved. In as much as he claimed that he's been from a genuine place of friendship, love, humanity, trying to give back to society. When he initially built that school, I applauded him, because I felt like even Ghanaians applauded him, because I think it was from that school that other informations about this Igbo King started coming out. Yes, when he built the school, a lot of people were happy. Okay, he's giving back to the society. He said he just want to give back to where blessed him, which I rated on that video. Not until after a while, a lot of things started coming out. The Igbo kingdom. To be very honest, the thing there is that I want you guys to take something home. Nigerians love to show off. Let me not say Nigerians right now, so it won't look as if I'm being tribalistic. Igbos love to show off. Let me talk about my own people. We are like, an Igbo person will not have money and the person will want to show the wealth, right? So what people are now trying to say is that how can you imagine the type of chairs, what his palace looks like? So does it mean this is what this man has been enjoying in Ghana and all that? In as much as I just believe that this whole thing is being instigated by him and all his excesses, everything he has been doing in Ghana and all that. If not, nobody has that time to look at what his chairs looks like, what his palace looks like, how he's living, whether he's driving, he's moving with entourage, whether he's moving with what's it called? Whether he's moving with escort and all that. Nobody cares. Ghanaians don't have that time. Ghanaians don't even look at, they're not done thinking about their life, thinking about how their country is going to get better, not talk about how Nigerians are lavishing their money or living life. But just that I understand the whole thing and the whole buhaha, with this whole Igbo King and all that, and being the fact that people started like picking some points. And let me say something, this girl that is bashing the Igbo King palace and the chairs and all that, please ignore my sweaty face, I just got back from workout, okay? This girl we are talking about the Igbo King palace, I know why she made that video. I don't know if you guys saw a video I made yesterday where a lady was praising the Igbo King chair. And she was like, can't you, you cannot see any chair that is as beautiful, any kingdom like Ghanaians king's chair that is as beautiful as this Igbo King. You guys see the reasons why you are the one creating unnecessary drama. These are things we can avoid. When I saw that video, I was like, I told that lady, it's not necessary. Why are you trying to pin that this Igbo King chair is looking like that of Tinubu? It's so fine. Is it necessary? Why are you guys always looking for an opportunity to talk down on your host country? Why are you guys always looking for an opportunity to make Ghanaians feel less? Now, you guys have seen, they started pinpointing that, look at his chair, trying to instigate a new problem now. Very soon now, it's going to be, they want to go inside that place and remove all the chairs and destroy the kingdom. That is his life. That is his, what's it called? His privacy. So I don't know if this very dark man's interview with this Igbo King is now an issue, because what is trending right now is that people are criticizing that how can this man have this kind of chair? And some of these people are even Nigerians. Most of them are even like, some of them are like, see, no wonder the Ghanaians are having a lot of issues with this Igbo King, that even if they are the ones, they will feel certain way, because this man does not look like he came here to joke. Looking at how luxury, everything is gold, blinking and all that, all those things, it doesn't make sense. Well, the thing there is that, I said it before and I'm saying it again, whatever this attitude of this Igbo King, the kingdom and everything should not in any way be tolerated. I don't want that. I don't support that. This is my own opinion, but you still feel free to say your own opinion. I'm an Igbo person and I kind of think, let the Igbo King, Ezendibo in Ghana, let him channel the energy into looking for ways to better our country. better people stranded in Ghana. There's this guy called the Two Flash. I think it's called the Two Flash or something. What he does is he's rescuing people, Nigerians trafficked to Ghana, stranded. Let him go there and help these people and stop all these basbos, show off and all that. Because the truth means that if you are the only wealthy person in your community, you are as you are equivalent to being poor. Yes, if you are the only wealthy person and every other person around you is not benefiting from you, just know that you are as poor as them. If you're not poor physically, you are poor in cash, in mind. You are poor in mind. Yeah, let me say that because you should be able to help people. That is where charity comes from, and that would continue to pave way for you. I'm gonna end here because I want you guys to tell me what you think in the comment section. It's a beautiful Saturday. I hope you're working out. Get up and do something. Today I met my 10,000 steps. I feel so energized. I can't wait to start my day. And thank you guys so much for watching until. Let me know what you think in the comments. This is your first time coming across this sweaty face today. My name is Udria. Welcome to Uncut. Don't make your last video subscribe. I'm going to see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.